The quarter-finals and the Masters, over to the Masters ceremonies of darts, the one and only Martin Fitzmaurice.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. England versus England once again. Will you please welcome, without doubt, the pride of Yorkshire, Martin Atkins! Please be upstanding for royalty. Ladies and gentlemen, the King, Mervyn King.
It's the King against the Assassin. Mervyn King against Martin Atkins. And Mervyn King on the practice boards before the match was promising World Masters history. He says he's on for a 9-darter today. There's nothing like a bit of confidence, John.
Well, he's certainly one of the guys well capable of doing it, but I don't think that should be what's on his mind. He needs to get a major title, and that should be his primary focus.
Mervyn King, one of the more focused darts players in the business. Martin Atkins has been around on the county circuit for a number of years, but enjoying himself in the darting majors in 2004. He's got some sponsorship, finally getting the chance to show the viewing public what he can do.
Game on. $140.
And Mervyn King was a little unhappy with his last 16 match against Stephen Bunting, where he didn't really feel he was tested too much. He won it by 3-0, and well, to be fair, John, Stephen didn't have one of his better days.
Well, that's for sure, and I thought Mervyn did a good job. Commendable that he concentrated and played to a high standard, even when he didn't really need to.
Very consistent player indeed, Mervyn King, as you can tell from his first 6 darts this afternoon.
100. $45.
Well, didn't need that.
Well, it's unlikely to hurt him. Only a 180 would put Atkins to a finish.
140. Mervyn, you require 136.
So first chance for a big check out for Mervyn King. Well, he's not going to do it this time.
He will leave tops.
96.
And does.
$22.
He's got 6 darts at double top. You feel he might not need all 6 of them.
Yes, that's game shot. And the first leg.
He only needed 13 for the leg.
Second leg. Martin to throw first.
Very solid start indeed for Mervyn King, who you would expect would settle the better of the pair. It's all about a learning experience for Martin Atkins, really.
60. $99. $60.
Well, a good opportunity for Mervyn. Squandered,
57.
really.
Martin Atkins has been playing darts for 20 years. But with a bit of sponsorship,
60.
got the chance to impress the public, and someone likes it out there.
59.
Mieke de Boer watching from the audience, one of the top Dutch lady players. And if you can read Dutch, you can tell what that sign says.
Oh, great shot here from Mervyn.
180!
Well, left himself plenty of room for the 180, didn't he?
Yeah, especially the first two at the top, and he likes to come underneath. It was just, had a feeling it would go in.
41. Mervyn require 106.
Really is a family occasion, the World Masters.
He's treble 18 for double 16.
An occasion for the best to shine as well.
74.
Mervyn just away.
Mervyn, you require 32.
So 2 16s then to take the first set.
Yes,
No messing, is
that's
there?
game shot. And the first set, Mervyn King. Second set, first leg. Martin to throw first. Game on.
Mervyn had a 13 and a 16 dart leg,
81.
29 darts to win the first set. Very strong standard. And Atkins is going to have to play a little more like he did earlier.
But it has the advantage of the throw in the second set, so needs to make it count. And he'll have plenty of support, Martin Atkins, in the hall this afternoon. Ex-Yorkshire captain.
140.
Comes from just down the road in Harrogate. The only problem he has, though, is that he's a Liverpool supporter and it doesn't go down too well in his hometown.
21.
That could give Mervyn an opportunity to open up a bit of a gap here.
Yeah, it's a good lie for him as well, I think.
Well,
125.
Took his rhythm away, that
never
drop
helps,
dart.
does it?
Yeah, flip back and around. And sometimes you recover nicely, but if you don't, it looks a mess.
137.
I'm sure Mervyn won't mind too much, though, because he's got 96 here to check out. Still needs another treble, but he's rather blocked the bed. Having to move to the side. Didn't help, did it?
Well, he's left tops. And
56.
Atkins, 1-2-2.
Martin, you require 122.
Needs a big effort.
18 with his first start. Treble 18 will leave the bullseye. Nowhere near it.
40. Mervyn, you require 40.
Well, he's been deadly on his double so far, Mervyn King. Let's put the mockers on him. Not that
Yes,
time,
that's
though.
game shot. And the first leg, Mervyn King. Second leg, Mervyn to throw first. Game on.
And so far, John, Mervyn King looking very regal indeed.
Well, he's
85.
halfway home if he wins all the legs. He's got 1-3, and he only needs to win the next 3, and he'd be through to the semis.
95.
Of course, Atkins, if he starts taking a leg here and there, it will make it that much more difficult.
100.
You'd expect the King to have plenty of gold on him.
60.
I think Mervyn King trying to outdo Bobby George this weekend.
He's only lost one leg today.
He's hit 3 180s in this match so far.
And in fact, the leg he lost was quite charitable.
80.
He missed quite a few doubles.
136.
Well, see what he can do from here. 136 needed. Another treble 20 will leave double 8, and it is double 8 for Mervyn King.
120.
That was for a 12 dart leg, and really doesn't even need to worry. 266. Atkins must be wondering what has he met up with here.
99.
He's gone up in class, hasn't he, in terms of his opponent
16.
on the stage. And Mervyn King looking absolutely awesome out there. Needs to move, open up some room for the bed. Oh, wonderful dart.
That's game shot. And the second set, Mervyn King.
Well, Mervyn King, John Part, is not giving Martin Atkins a sniff here, is he?
No, he is absolutely hammering through. He's 2 legs away from the semi-final in my mind. I can't see how things might change.
And if Martin Atkins wasn't feeling the pressure and feeling that things were going away from him, he's also got the advantage of the throw to Mervyn King to contend with here as well.
Well, yeah, so, I mean, just to keep the match alive, as you say, to take a set, he's going to have to break Mervyn. And, that is an unlikely prospect if Mervyn keeps that standard.
93.
Well, rare 60s, 2 60s in succession for Mervyn King at the start of a leg.
You know, most of his 60s are coming with 1 dart.
Absolutely. Good effort from Martin Atkins. So that just shows you the first 9 darts, how Mervyn King has been peppering that treble bed. 40% in the first 9 darts. Really, really good stats.
Well, this is a good chance here. Now that 180 is giving him the advantage. A good
94.
switch, and 18 would have left 170, but he's done better. 134.
So Mervyn King back on 281 at the start of his throw, and he's not done a great deal to advance that. Now this is Martin Atkins' chance. Didn't take it this time around, but he will be back.
Now 18, well, he's got 54, so 14 or 18.
98.
Left 36.
This is where Mervyn King could do with his 4th 180. He's not going to get it.
100.
So double 18 for Martin
36.
Atkins to finally put himself on the scoreboard. Needs to get a bit closer than that, and
Yes,
does.
that's game shot and the first leg.
And a nice
Martin
break.
Adams, Martin Atkins. Second leg, Martin to throw first.
And some warm
Game
applause
on.
in the hall as well.
Well, he's done the hard work in this set. He's had the break, so he needs to hold his throw, and he's kept the match alive. And he would have advantage in the next set. So
60.
basically, if he wins this leg, he's put everything back on throw.
It's funny how darts goes like that. 1 minute you think you're back off to the practice board and the match is over.
140.
A few minutes later, it could be 2-all.
$55. 100. 135.
Mervyn King, the runner-up at the World Masters in 2000.
57.
So many times he's been on the stage in the final of a major tournament, and so many times it's just not happened for him. Sooner or later he's going to break his duck, John.
Well, yeah, certainly you would think
48.
so. Sometimes you just try too hard, you get that mental block. It never seems to come.
100.
He's put himself onto a finish there. Martin Atkins needs to pressure the throw, though. He won't do it like that.
81.
It's a decent recovery.
104.
Mervyn King to level it up at 1 leg apiece. Needs treble 18 here. Would have left double 16 if he'd have hit the treble.
He's got 68, so treble 20 would leave double 4.
56.
Not either, unfortunately. So Martin Atkins on 122. That's treble 18 as well. So another treble 18 will do nice. Oh, it's not when you need a bounce out, is it? And to hit the wrong treble as well just compounds the misery.
Mervyn, you require 48.
Well, Mervyn King's been allowed back in here. And it's not anything Martin Atkins could do.
Yes,
Mervyn
that's
King gets
game
the
shot.
leg.
And the second leg.
Yeah.
Mervyn King.
As a player here, John, you just feel that, well, it's not going to be your day.
Well, that
Game
was his
on.
best opportunity for the set, but he still has a chance. Needs to really find something special here. And Mervyn, I think, relieved, will play all the better.
Yep, and there you can see the relief.
135.
Pressure off a bit. and in comes a 135.
$45.
A look of a demoralised man, Martin Atkins there. And you can see why, John.
Well, that's a full turn.
100. $85. $60.
Would have expected Merv to have got 100 there. Plenty of daylight though between the pair.
41.
Well, another one of those will really set up
Well, trouble 18.
the
38.
finish. Yep.
Would have left 32. He's forgotten about the 180s. He just wants to get done for today and through to tomorrow.
100.
There's the
Mervyn,
post.
you require
Tracy King
68.
watching in the audience as hubby stands on the verge of the semi-finals.
It's a double 4, and it's there.
King,
He's done it. He's got
shot,
through.
and the match.
Fabulous 4.
Mervyn King.
And carbon copy of his match in the last 16. Mervyn King just drops the one leg. Fantastic performance from Mervyn King. He felt he wasn't tested against Stephen Bunting. He probably wasn't really tested against Martin Atkins there, but
No.
you've got to get the job done.
Well, I just hope that he can carry this form over to tomorrow and make for a great semi-final against somebody, because he certainly is stroking very fine on the trebles and even the doubles.
Always a man to fear, Mervyn King. Very accomplished darts professional, and maybe, just maybe, it is the year that he could break his duck. He's through to the semi-finals again by 3-0. And Martin Atkins, though, will come back maybe next year with a bit more experience and hopefully fare slightly better. King, though, is through.